Now we are discussing women, as you know. This is a Mother's Day show. And there's a woman who Taco told me about when she told me about this show. And I said, well, you produce it then. She said, this woman is the bomb. Her name is Erasma Beraz Monticholo. She's executive director of a group called The Power of Two in the Bronx. They coach parents to provide their young children with the best care possible, laying out the foundation for success in school and life. Erasma, did I pronounce your name correctly? Monticholo?
You sure did, Felipe.
Oh, thank you very much for being on the show.
Well, thank you so much for having me today. You know, your work is really inspiring and really foundational. So thank you for having me, and thank you, LaShawn, for thinking of me.
Well, you thank Tonka, actually, because she's the one who twisted my arm and punched me in my mouth. There was no reason to do that. I was going to do it anyway. Having said that, can you tell us a little bit more about your organization, Ms. Monticholo?
Sure, absolutely. So I want to start off by just saying that I am an Afro-Latina, Dominicana. I am a mom. I have, two beautiful and creative children, ages 8 and 12. And I am co-founder and executive director of Power of Two. And the organization really is a social justice organization, homegrown in Brownsville, Brooklyn, and now with an office in Huntsville.
I was raised there, too.
Were you in Brownsville?
I lived in the Brownsville Projects, 365 Dumont Avenue, right off Stone Avenue. They call Mother of Gaston now.
That's right. That's right. And so, our goal at Power of Two is to really decolonize parenting. And what I mean by that is helping parents, Black, Latino, Indigenous, really break free from the dominant colonial European parenting framework and return to, responsive and collaborative style of parenting that is really inherent to our culture. And it's something that has always been part of our culture, to be nurturing, to be playful, to engage and respect our children, and to build a real sense of community. But because of our colonizers, who wanted to oppress us, they enforced such strict, discipline, and our people really feared losing their children. So they began to enforce that same type of discipline to survive and protect our children. And that's how we have survived as a people for hundreds of years, and that's how we survived slavery, Jim Crow, and how we're attempting to survive, the dehumanization of our bodies by law enforcement, right, all across the United States. And so my work is to really help, my Black, Brown, and Indigenous people, heal from that intergenerational trauma caused by colonization, caused by the existing systemic racism, and really develop confidence in their parenting ability and tap into what comes natural to us, right? To be responsive, to care, to collaborate, to build community, and to really help our children thrive, not just survive.